You clinched victory with a well-executed endgame mating tactic from a stronger position, controlling the center and opening up your light-squared bishop for development. A common response that creates a balanced position. Knights before bishops. Following this strategy strengthens your center and threatens an undefended pawn. Jumping their knight into the game to protect the e-pawn and reinforce to the center. The three knights opening controls the center and supports the e4 pawn, creating a balanced position with both opposing knights on the board. This lets your bishop step into the game. They didn't find the right idea. Using a pin to defend helps to protect your piece. This move gives you the opportunity to win their pawn. Opportunity to tactically win a pawn. Takes back. You overlooked a better way to tactically win a pawn. Their better move was to kick the checking bishop. The capture was finally made. There was just one move that worked for them, and this wasn't it. There was a moment to punish your opponent's error, but you let it pass. They overlooked the critical move, not spending enough time to spot it. You allowed the opponent to eventually win a bishop. This move allows you to capture their vulnerable queen. They missed a chance to tactically win a bishop. You captured a vulnerable queen, recapturing and developing their rook at the same time. Your better option was to force the loss of castling rights. You permitted the opponent to kick a knight. Your opponent reinforced the defense of their pawn. You are losing a pawn this way. Their bishop comes into play, attacking the center. Nice, you capture a vulnerable pawn, winning material after all trades are completed. Recaptures. Good thinking. This move puts your knight into a stronger, more active position, defending their hanging pawn. You kicked your opponent's piece from that square. Your opponent captured with the wrong piece, and it cost them material. They overlooked an opportunity to capture a free pawn. You're losing a queen with that move, but you're winning. Your opponent set up a fork, which will win your queen. This move will cost you a queen. They captured your vulnerable queen. Nice choice. Your recapture also improves your rook's position. You can pick up a free bishop. You won a bishop for free. Decent move, but they had a better one. Ouch! You left your knight hanging. You overlooked an opportunity to tactically win a pawn. They missed a chance to capture a free knight. You've just allowed your knight to be taken without a fight. Capturing your hanging knight. Not the best move, but not bad either. Their king steps away from the check by your knight. Well done, an excellent move. They move the rook to safety. Your rook has great control of the open file. Their king steps away from the check by your rook. Your pawn is undefended, so this move loses material. They took your pawn for free. You dodged the check, moving your king out of harm's way. They slipped up a bit here. Not the worst move, but definitely not the best. You step your king away from the checking rook. This move gives you the opportunity to win their rook. You overlooked an opportunity to rook. You get a chance to win material by revealing a check and attacking a piece at the same time. You missed an opportunity to win material by revealing a check and attacking a piece at the same time, moving their threatened rook to safety. This was the only move. That's playable. You escaped the check from the rook. A correct move to get their rook out of harm's way. You dodged the check, moving your king out of harm's way. This move left their rook hanging. You captured that free rook. I like their choice. You step your king away from the checking rook. They are threatening to win a rook through a fork. Very good choice. They move their king out of the check rook. This move is okay, but not what I would have played. This move doesn't help their position at all. You escape the check from the rook. This move puts their rook on a safer square. Nice, definitely the right move. They made one of the top moves in this position. You dodged the check, moving your king out of harm's way. They defended their pawn, which was under attack. This was the only move. Pushing their passed pawn, you allowed the opponent to eventually win a knight. Their passed pawn moves closer to promotion, becoming more dangerous. Your knight is undefended, so this move loses material. They overlooked an opportunity to capture a free knight. That was a critical position with only one good move, but you moved quick. It. They had a better way to evade the check from the opposing rook. You're going to end up losing a knight. They found a way to win material. You step your king away from the checking rook. You are now able to win material by checking the king away from its defense. They overlooked an opportunity to win material through a tactic. You allowed the opponent to eventually win material. You missed an opportunity to win material by checking the king away from its defense. They missed a chance to win material through a tactic. You escaped the check from the rook. They are threatening to tactically win a rook. You stopped your opponent from being able to promote a pawn to a rook. This move left their pawn hanging. You captured a free pawn. That's not a mistake, but they did not find the best. This blocks the check from the rook. They move their king out of the check from your knight. You had a better option, but this is not bad. You are now able to checkmate the king. Congrats on your win.